first.
Yes. Not first live. We've done many lives, but this will be the first time we've done this live.
Yeah.
We've poured epoxy before many times. I actually taught Vicky how to do it, and then she got so good at it, she taught me things that I didn't know. But this is something that we've never actually done live because so many things can go wrong. Air bubbles and bad mixing and all kinds of different things. But I think I'm as prepared as I can be. I did a test earlier and that worked out all right. So here's what we got, guys. This is going to be a serving tray. We've done our routing in here, and the reason we didn't color it is because if that routing was black, then once we did this flood pour, you couldn't even tell that it was routed. I don't ask me how I know, but I know. So that's the reason we left it natural because now it'll show through and it'll show that depth
So here.
theoretically, hopefully.
So there's the carving itself. That, man, that really does look cool. Took us a while to figure out exactly how Dad was going to carve it.
And this is a special piece of wood. It is alligator juniper. It's left over. It's one of the few pieces that was left over from that disaster table that we tried to make a couple years ago, I think. That was just, yeah, it was a very expensive couple slabs of alligator juniper, and it just went horribly wrong. And we were able to salvage some of this stuff after it sat for a while. And this is a piece of that. So it's a very special board, and it's even more special who we're making it for.
That's right, Mr. Clay Guida.
Clay Guida, if you're not familiar, is a friend of ours, has become a friend over the last few years. If you're a UFC fan, you probably know who Clay Guida is. He's a UFC Hall of Famer, and he is just the nicest guy ever. Just an amazing guy. We've been out on his boat with him fishing, and we've stayed at his Airbnb down in Florida a few years ago, and we talk to him on a regular basis. So this is a gift for him to give to some friends of his. Anyway, so we've got, I want to kind of preface what we've got here. This board is 27 by 17, I think. We installed the handles. Well, by the way, we'll have a full video on this, hopefully, if everything goes right, on Sunday. I've leveled it all.
Real quick, Dad, is the sound all right now, guys? I think it might have been because I moved the camera.
Got some sound issues.
Yeah, which is weird. It's probably just because I moved the camera.
Oh, you know what? It might be. It might be my mic is kind of hitting my lapel. That's my fault, guys, probably. Let me move that to a different spot.
Okay.
Not that spot. That might be better.
Is that a little better, guys?
Hopefully that'll be a little bit better.
All right. They're saying sounds good. And hi, everybody. Sorry, Dad's doing most of the talking, so.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, we got Tammy Gonzalez, Nancy Hafler, Rick Madison, Jim Moulter's here, Dennis Benante, Kurt Troutman, I said Jim Moulter, and the Halls, Angie and Rod Hall.
Hey, guys.
And my bride, Amy. All right.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
So, again, I figured out how much we're going to need, about 20 ounces. I'm going to pour 10 and 10. Now this epoxy we've
you
had.
gotta bring it over.
Yeah, we've had this epoxy for a while. This is the resin, and this is the hardener. And what we were told, you can see that's got kind of an amber color to it. I always thought that when epoxy gets old, it turns an amber color like this, that it's no good, you had to throw it out. Our buddy over in Vegas told me that, no, you don't have to throw it out. It's not expired from a standpoint if you can't use it. It still works just fine, but it has an amber color to it. So we're going to put this, I did a test earlier with this same stuff, and on a piece of this, a small scrap piece, and it looked great. So that's kind of what we're hoping for. So if you guys normally when you buy your epoxy, it isn't this color. This is probably a couple years old now, but we're going to use it anyway. So I've leveled this thing all up. It should be nice and level. We've got everything, I think, protected. I guess it's just time to get to pouring. You can talk
right.
while I'm...
Well, they're saying the sound is cracking again. It might be time for a new mic.
Yeah. You
Okay.
think I'm talking too loud?
You might be.
Maybe I'm talking too loud, yeah.
You know what?
All
Let's
I'll modulate it down a little bit.
Yeah. Somebody said it's not horrible. Shirley said it's not horrible.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're looking for perfection.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Dad. So, guys, we're actually doing something. This was Dad's idea to do this on the live because we were filming a
I hope
video.
I don't regret that.
Yeah, because we're filming a long form video on this, and hopefully it'll be out Sunday. But I don't know. It'll either be out this Sunday. Oh, it's cracking when I talk too. Man, we gotta get this figured out. It'll either be this Sunday's video or next Sunday's video. It's the full making of this. And like Dad said, this is a board that we were able to salvage. Let me try this. This is a board we were able to salvage from that alligator juniper, which was just a freaking disaster. Let's see. It's like gravel voice.
Huh.
I don't know. That's a first. Maybe it's because we have two mics.
Maybe. You want me to take... I'll take mine off.
Okay.
We'll shut mine down. I need your timer.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
All right. So this stuff, we're going to try to fix the mic here in just a second, but I got to set this timer. Watch start.
I'll
Okay.
turn mine off.
Okay.
All right. See if that's any better.
All right. Is that any better, guys? Now we're down to one mic. It might have something to do with this wind, maybe. I don't know. Oh, Lloyd said that's better. Okay.
Okay. Good.
So with this stuff, you have to mix it for 3 minutes. Or until, well, I don't know. Would they say until all the bubbles are gone or 3 minutes, whatever comes first?
One of the things I like about this super gloss is that it doesn't have near as many bubbles as other resins that we've used in the past. It really is good stuff. This is the stuff that we got from actually Andrew up in Vegas at Reclaim Secrets. You probably can't hear me. I don't know.
Yeah, can you guys hear Dad when he talks? Or just talk louder, Dad.
All right.
But they said it's better, so maybe with both mics, it's not working.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, so, okay. Perfect. Everybody's saying, yep, it's better. They can hear you.
Good.
Oh, Ernie from Stockton's here. What's up, Ernie?
Hey,
I haven't talked to you since Black Friday when I sent you the wrong base plate. Let's see. So, guys, I don't know about you, if you guys have ever done epoxy like this. I like the way the finished product looks, but I hate doing it. I really do. It's too nerve-wracking. You put all that time and effort into making something, and then all it takes is like a shift in the weather, and dude, it's just frustrating, or not frustrating, but stressful, I think is a better word to put it. Dennis Benante said, hey, Ryan, where's the new CFO? Chief Female Officer. She's actually sick as a dog right now. Let's see here. Hang on. Oh, Ernie said, thanks to me, now he has 2 611s. Well, you're welcome, buddy. All right, we are at 2:35.
Probably about right because I started before you started.
Yeah, that's true. All right. So, guys, a little tip if you're going to do this. So, we normally don't show the floor, but notice there's cardboard under there on both sides of the bench. it's a good idea because this stuff makes a huge mess and it sucks to get off your hands. All right.
All right. Here we go.
Go for it. Let's see if we can zoom in a touch. Yeah. It sucks because I think it would have showed up a little bit better with the black, but I really do like that natural look to it. And then what we did on the handles, you guys will see in the video, if you watch the long form video, is we actually countersunk the handles in there about, what, 1/8 of an inch?
Yeah, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah. And then we had to countersink the screws too because they were just a little bit short. What is that? Is that 4/4, Dad, or 5/4?
It's 4/4 at least. Yeah. Wow. Hope we have enough.
Yeah.
Man. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the Vicky thing.
Yeah. Jason and Julie are here. What's up, guys?
Hey, guys.
Yeah, the epoxy, man, it's just stressful. Like I said, when you're done with it, most of the time it looks really, really cool. But you have to mix the right amount. Either that or, like, if this is not enough, then we're going to have to wait for it to dry, to cure, then sand it off, or not sand it off, but rough it up and do another pour. Which, you think so?
Yep.
Okay.
Now that I'm spreading it out, it'll be enough.
What do you use to clean it up? Like
alcohol. But I mean, well, to clean it up, what, off your hands or?
No, like off of those handles. Like as you're moving it around, if it gets on the top of the handles or something.
To avoid that. That's what I'm trying to completely avoid. But alcohol.
Alcohol? Bill Schreckler, yes, this is self-leveling. That's why it's really important that you level the board. So like if you can see underneath the board, there's Dixie cups, and those work really good because if your bench is a little bit out of level, you can put like 3 cups on one side, 2 cups on another. Those work really good to level out your project before you do it. Joe Cordero said, "Hi guys from cold Florida." Yeah, I bet it's freezing over there. Then Leonard Davis said it was -15 in Massachusetts this morning.
Yeah, I talked to somebody from Pennsylvania today, and it was like -5 or 10.
That's
crazy.
Insane.
But they didn't get the ice storm. They just got snow. They like 26 inches of snow or something.
Your side over here, yeah.
We need more there?
Yeah. So you think that'll be enough to make it flat?
Oh yeah, it's enough. It looks like it's just about the right amount, actually.
Bill Schreckler said, "How do you know how much to mix for a project?"
There is a website that I have used. If you just Google epoxy resin or resin calculator, you can just put in the size of your project, and it gives you a pretty good idea of how much you need. The one that I have used for years is Art Resin Calculator. But I think there's a bunch of different ones. But you can just Google resin calculator and it'll tell you. You just put in your project size and It'll tell you how much you need.
But now you have to add a little bit to whatever it tells you because of the carving, right?
Well, for this, yes, it told me, because we cut off 4 inches, and it told me I needed about 19.5 ounces when this thing was 4 inches longer. So I just mixed 20 ounces and figured that would be enough to make up the difference, the part that we trimmed off, to make up for the carving. So that's how I calculated it.
Okay.
But it's always
Always a guessing game?
it's always a nervous thing, yeah. Oh, I hate that. I just put my arm in that.
What'd you do?
I stuck my arm in the edge of the resin cup.
Well,
Okay,
all right, so it is poured.
now
Do you need the...
couple paper towels, please.
Okay,
And prepare for that.
there you go. Oh, guys, also, I need to let you know, it looks like we are going to postpone the meetup. It was supposed to be in April, but with everything that is going on and all that stuff, it's just too much going on. So I think it looks like we're going to postpone it till October. And RJ's not here, but he's going to be irritated because he can't come because that's hunting season for him. But if you are interested in coming to the meetup in October, then shoot me an email, ryan@makeawoodsign.com, and we'll start a list and see what the interest is. Again, we're sorry we had to postpone it, but a bunch of stuff came up that we just had to deal with. Dennis Benante said, you guys torch to remove bubbles. Most of the time we use a heat gun.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting ready to do right now. It's a heat gun.
Yeah, it will get bubbles in it, but this stuff doesn't bubble near as much as stuff we've used in the past.
Any luck at all?
Yeah, no problem, Brett. Oh, dude, that really does look good.
Yeah, this is getting rid of the bubbles, or the ones that I can see right now.
Bill, we use this super gloss right there. And this, would you say this stuff is pretty old, isn't it? A year old,
I
maybe?
think this is probably a couple years old.
Yeah, it's pretty old. That's why one has the amber looking color, but it still works. Can I show the letters close up? Yep, not a problem. CJ Jensen asked, what heat setting do you use?
I just got it on low
On low.
right now.
So see, because we left it natural, you can see the depth. If that was black, it just ends up looking like a decal or a sticker. Let's see. And I'll tell you what, being able to carve deeper, especially for something like this, the more depth you get, the better it looks. Being able to carve deeper is so much nicer.
How's that front edge look over there?
Front edge looks good.
Is it covered? Oh,
Yeah, it's covered.
Okay, good.
Any bubbles coming up? So see, we actually countersunk those handles in there.
I see some surface stuff, but
Surface stuff as far as like,
surface bubbles, but just tiny micro bubbles. I
yeah.
don't see any like big bubbles starting to come out of the grain or anything.
Man, what's the depth on this carve?
A little over a quarter.
Yeah, a little over a quarter inch.
Yeah.
Let's see, somebody asked a question. Oh, Shirley asked if we still use Total Boat.
We haven't used Total Boat for quite a while. I don't have anything against it. We just kind of stopped using it. We got a lot of advice from our buddy up in Las Vegas who has talked about this super gloss for a while. And once we started using it, man, we just fell in love with it because it just seemed like a lot less bubbles than other stuff that we've used, including Total Boat. Now, that being said, maybe we were using it wrong. I don't know.
Oh, we use it the same way we use this stuff.
Yeah, that's looking pretty good so far. So now our idea is we gotta quit messing with it and check on it every probably 10 minutes. But we've got to, any stuff that's in the air, we got to keep it from falling on there. So we got to build a tent around it.
Yeah. You guys want to see our Okie rig tent? This was, I think this was one of Dad's ideas.
Yeah,
all right.
I'll take credit for it. I think it was my Okie idea.
It works. You got both yardsticks over there?
I do.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
The thing's right there. Okay.
Just got to be careful when we unfold that.
Yeah. So guys, what bit did we use? On this one, it was the carving liner, the profile, the 90 degree, and the 3/8 90 degree.
Yeah, we use 4 different bits.
Yeah. Oh. Where'd that fly come from?
Oh,
Or is
was
it?
here earlier. Oh.
All right. Okay. Which side?
I'm not sure.
Hang on. Let's see. Okay, we got it right. All right.
Let's go that way. Or you want to go this way? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good old shower curtains.
Hopefully that fly isn't inside there.
Yeah.
We didn't just capture the fly. Although this end is open. That end not so much, but this end is open. Yeah, so these are shower curtains. I think we bought them in bulk on Amazon
bought a
or
whole like a box of them. We probably got, I don't know, 10 or 12 left.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. These things are so handy for not only just this and for resin, but I use them all the time when I do glue ups, when I'm making boards.
Oh, yeah.
Put them on the table for glue ups. They're amazing. The glue just pops right off of them.
Yeah, and they're super cheap, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. They're like $1 a piece or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. A-Rod, we do have a video on how the digital prints work. Shoot me an email, ryan@makeawoodsign.com, and I'll send you a link to it. Yeah, that thing, I think it's going to turn out pretty cool.
Yeah, we got a few bubbles coming up over there that I'm going to have to hit with the heat gun.
Yeah.
But I'm going to give it a few minutes yet. But that's pretty much it. I mean, gosh, that was a fast live.
Yeah, it was. Jason and Julie, Gwenny is sick today. She's been sick for a couple days. Stinking kid works for 2 weeks and like, I'm sick, take 3 days off. But, what are you going to do? All right, Dad, I'll give you the mic.
Okay.
Let's see. There you go.
All right. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
All right, guys. So a couple things to remember on this. Just spend as much time as you can if you're doing something like this. Prepare and prepare and prepare. And then as soon as you think you're prepared, prepare some more. It's all about preparation on something like this. Just, mock it up, do some testing, and get everything in place. That's the biggest trick on something like this. Also, the other deal was that your epoxy, if it sits around for a while, if it doesn't matter to you, it still works. Even though it's maybe past the expiration date, it just has an amber color to it. But in this particular case, I think it looks perfect the way it is. So a little extra amber color didn't bother us at all. If we were using a white lumber like white pine or white poplar or flame box elder or something like that, I might not have used this. But being as this was that alligator juniper and already had kind of a red tint to it, I didn't see where it was going to be an issue. And so far, it doesn't appear that it is. So,
Leonard David asked, how warm does it have to be to pour the epoxy?
so when I first took that stuff out of the garage, it's not cold here by any stretch compared to the rest of the country. But for here, it was like in the 50s most of the day. And when I took it out and I poured it, the actual resin itself was super thick. Super thick. So I literally have had it sitting in front of a heater for about 2 hours before we started this, and it loosened up, and you saw how it poured. It poured great. So I can't tell you a temperature. I just know play around with it. The hardener will always, almost always, in our climate, pour easy, but it's the epoxy that is thick like molasses, and you got to warm it up. So on a summer day, we don't have to worry about it. But if it's early in the morning, we'll set it in the sun. We'll set it outside, set it in the sun, or like we did today, had it in front of a heater for a couple hours, and that made all the difference.
All right. I think
Okay.
that's it.
All right, you guys, that is it. So thank you guys so much. We will be going live again next Thursday if everything goes right, and next Friday because it's the first Friday of the month. We'll be doing our Friday night live. The total video on this, hopefully you will see in a few days on Sunday, assuming this thing dries nice overnight. If not, then you probably won't see it ever.
Yeah, you saw this.
I'll throw it in the dump. Yeah. Anyway, so far I'm pretty happy with it, but we'll let it set for another 10 or 15 minutes, and then oh, there's that fly.
That's all right. It's covered.
So then I'll hit it with a heat gun again. I'll probably have to do that for the next hour or so just to make sure nothing crazy as far as bubbles come up. But anyway, there you go, guys. Thanks again for watching. Freaking fly. Now he's buzzing my face.
One fly.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, thanks, guys. Let us know if you want to come to the meetup or if you're interested in that. You don't have to commit to it, but if you have some interest in coming in October out to our place in Arizona, we're going to have a meetup and probably a bonfire and roast marshmallows and talk shop and have a good time. So anyway, guys, that's it. We'll see you next week. We love you. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it.